Hey everyone, it's Micah Fragrance back with another video. So, we're going to be doing my top 10 favorite colognes I have in my collection. So, I had an idea. I had about 10 fragrances, but I did have a tie. So, I will have four honorable mentions. So, the first honorable mention would be Jimmy Choo Man EDT. I absolutely love this smell. The big fault with this cologne is it does not last. Projects pretty nicely when the cologne does last. You get about you get about 5 to 6 hours longevity with this. The smell is very nice. It's a really nice masculine scent. It's a little sweet. You get some woods in there. It's just a very nice, well-rounded scent. Up next, we have Armani Code Eau de Parfum. Now, I absolutely love this fragrance. Lasts a long time on my skin, and I really do love the smell. The only thing is when I asked people for their opinions on this, they did not like it as much. One of my friends has the EDT of Armani Code. He said he liked the EDT better. And when I asked some of my friends, some of them said it was like over masculine. I absolutely love the scent though, but just for the fact that other people don't like it as much, that is definitely going to alter it. Risasi Huas. Now, this is a great aquatic, sweet fragrance. Now, this has the same DNA as Invictus Aqua. This is not a clone. Huas came out in 2015, Invictus Aqua came out in 2016. So, it's not a clone. You guys corrected me. I already knew that though. But yeah, so it has the same DNA as Invictus Aqua. Lasts really nice. Lasts really. Oh my god! Lasts a really long time. Projects beautifully. The only thing is sometimes I feel like it's too strong when I wear it, even in the cold. It cuts through the cold a little too good, and it's a little overpowering, even off just two or three sprays. And for our last honorable mention, we have Mont Blanc Explore. Now, this is a great clone of Creed's Aventus. This has that DNA, but it does it with a beautiful designer twist. Now, longevity is pretty decent, about 6 to 7 hours. Nothing too crazy, just a solid, length of time. Projects pretty well. I absolutely love this scent. It's very professional. When I worked, this was my go-to scent. When I first got this, this was like my go-to everyday scent. You cannot go wrong with this, and you can find it pretty cheap too. Now, for our number 10 spot, we have Latafa Camera Kawa. Now, Latafa Camera, the original, was supposed to be like a clone of Killian's Angel Share, but it was more looked as and inspired by, and now they even have flankers of it, so it's really its own fragrance. Now, this is Latafa Camera with Kawa, which is coffee in Arabic, so with an added coffee note. Now, it's a very sweet fragrance. The original Kawa had a lot of cinnamon, really sweet fragrance. This, again, very sweet, but with a beautiful, like, sweet coffee note in it too. So the only thing about this is you do have to like sweet fragrances. This is a very sweet fragrance. It's also a great budget fragrance, about $45, and you can pick this up. But I love it. If you guys know who Nubs Fragrance is, he has TikTok and YouTube, but he got this and he said he gets about 18 hours longevity. I don't get 18 hours, I get about 11 to 12 hours. Nonetheless, this is a beautiful, strong fragrance. It projects amazingly, lasts a long time. The only thing I dislike about it doesn't have a really good atomizer. So I go about 6 sprays on this because really one spray is about a half to like 3/4 of a spray. So that earns our number 10 spot. Number 9, Burberry Touch. Now, Burberry Touch is a great everyday scent. It's really just powdery. That's kind of all you get off it. You have a pretty cool cap. Now, this was also one of my go-to scents once I got it. Um, Surprisingly, for a Burberry fragrance, this has pretty good longevity and projection. Now, because it is a powdery, like really not trying to be in your face scent, it's not going to project the best, but it has pretty decent projection, about 1 to 2 feet. But longevity, I get about 7 to 8 hours, which is very weird for a Burberry fragrance. Um, but I picked this up about 30 bucks. This is a 1.7 ounce. If I spent 10 more dollars, I could have got the 3.4 ounce, but I blind bought this. I didn't know if I would like it. Even if you guys don't get a chance to smell this before you buy it, just get a 3.4 ounce. Nobody is not going to like this fragrance. My girlfriend absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved it. And I got a decent amount of compliments, and I never had people complain about the scent. So, Burberry Touch with the number 9 spot. Number 8, we have Ralph's Club EDP. So, this is a very simple fragrance. Oh, I have something in my eye. So, if you look at the note breakdown and the accord breakdown on Fragrantica, it's very simple. I believe it has about 4 or 5 accords. The note breakdown, again, very simple, about 2 to 3 per, top note, middle note, bottom note. But it does that in a really beautiful way. For as simple as it seems, just based off the notes and accords, it's a very complex scent. Now, longevity is pretty decent, about 7 to 8 hours. It projects really nicely. It's a very nice masculine scent, and you can wear this every day. The thing I really love about this is the cap. It just has a cool cap. I don't know if a lot of other fragrances have caps like this, but I really like it. It's a neat touch. It, I guess, kind of reminds me like, I guess a lot like a Zippo lighter in some sort of way. I don't know. This is a beautiful fragrance. Like I said, lasts a decent amount of time. You really can't go wrong. This is a pretty safe blind buy. If you want an alternative to something like Bleu de Chanel, Dior Sauvage, this does it. It doesn't smell similar. It's not a blue fragrance like that, but if you want to use it for the same use, such as everyday use, you can definitely wear this. So Ralph's Club with the number 8 spot. Number 7 spot, we have Burberry London. So this smells like Christmas in a bottle. This smells like a Christmas tree. This smells like you're out Christmas tree shopping and you can just smell all the pine trees. It's a beautiful fragrance. Pine is really all that you get with this fragrance. Now, when I say that's all you get, that's not completely all that you get, but that's the most prominent. You get a heavy dose of pine. And the only thing, like I said, with how it was surprising, Burberry Touch had about 7, 8 hours longevity. Longevity is not that good. Being a Burberry fragrance, you always risk not having the best longevity, but this is still pretty solid, about 6 to 7 hours longevity. So this will definitely get you through your work day. This will get you through your school day. And the scent is amazing. I absolutely love this. About $40 for a 3.4 ounce. This is a must have in your collection. I absolutely love this fragrance, and the bottle's pretty cool too. So there's number 7 spot. All right, and then we have Mont Blanc Legend. So Mont Blanc Legend is a clone of Abercrombie and Fitch's Fierce. Now, this does a pretty good job at cloning that fragrance. Now, from what I hear, the Eau de Parfum lasts a little longer and is everything this fragrance is good at and makes it great. So this has a very addicting smell. I absolutely love this. It's masculine. It's professional. It's simple enough that you can wear it on a date. It's simple enough you can wear it every single day. You can wear this outside in the summer. You can wear it in the cold winter months. And it's just a great all year round fragrance. About 30 bucks for a 3.4 ounce. So not significantly cheaper than, like, say, Burberry London, but about $10 less. And you get one that I think is better, but I think that those are two great fragrances. But I absolutely love this. I'm gonna get the EDP. I'm gonna end up getting Legend Spirit. I'm gonna end up getting Legend Red. I'm gonna get Legend Night. My goal, I want to collect all of them, but I absolutely love this. It's great if you just want an everyday scent that you can throw on. It's woody. It's a little sweet. It's professional, like I said. I absolutely love this stuff. So that's the number 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 spot. I'm horrible at counting backwards, guys. I just want to let you know. So with the number 5 spot, we have Mont Blanc Starwalker Extreme. As you guys can kind of see, I do like my Mont Blanc fragrances, with Legend, Starwalker Extreme, and Explorer. They're just a very solid house to buy from. So this, $25 for a 2.5 ounce. So this is one of my cheapest colognes I have. Does it smell like it's only $25? No. If you told me this fragrance was $80 to $100, I would definitely believe you and I would pay that price. Now, this opens with some beautiful fruitiness, The little vanilla develops within that, and it's just an amazing scent. If you want more of a fruity wintertime scent, I would definitely recommend getting this. If you want a better all year round scent, get Mont Blanc Starwalker, the original. But Starwalker Extreme, you can make this your date night scent. You can make this your winter scent. You could probably even wear this in the summer if you just spray a little bit less. It's fruity, it has vanilla, longevity about 8 to 9 hours, projects about 2 to 3 feet. I absolutely love this fragrance. It's definitely worth it. It's so cheap. Why wouldn't you pick it up? But the thing I love about it is it's so cheap, but it doesn't feel cheap. Um, the scent smells. It just smells amazing. It smells like the juice that's in this is worth a lot more. That's really the message I'm trying to get across. So if you guys haven't seen this, definitely check it out. All right. With our number 4 spot, we have Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Male Elixir. Now, I bought this last year. This is a beautiful scent. This was my first Jean Paul Gaultier fragrance. Now, do I think that this deserved to win in Best Fragrance of the Year? Yes. It's a great tobacco, vanilla, honey, and lavender scent. It's a very sweet fragrance too. So, like I said, you have to like sweet fragrances. Get about 10 to 11 hours longevity, a projection of about 2 to 3 feet. It's a very solid winter fragrance. The only thing is, when I wear it, I find it hard to find an occasion to wear it. Now, the winter we had up in Montana was pretty short. It was really just wet, not really snowy. This, I would assume, in the winter when it's snowing and completely freezing, would be amazing to cut through with that vanilla, honey, lavender, and tobacco. But use it as a date night scent. Use it as, a going out scent. This is amazing and you can't go wrong with it. Jean Paul Gaultier's Ultra Male takes the number 3 spot. This is a great fruity vanilla scent. This has a pear note. Does it smell like pear? No. So if you don't like the smell of pears, don't worry. No one's going to be able to smell you and be like, oh, that has pear in it. It just smells like really nice fruit. It just smells like beautiful. You get a big dose of vanilla. You get fruit, like I said. Longevity about 9 to 10 hours, projection 2 to 3 feet. This is a great fragrance. I absolutely love this. I like it more than Le Male Elixir. It's a great clubbing, going out. You could even realistically wear this as your winter scent, probably an everyday scent too. Spray a little bit less if it's warmer, obviously, but you'll be good to go. So, yeah. Ugh. I hate it though because it picks up fingerprints and everything like crazy though because of the bottle. But that's fine because the fragrance is beautiful. So with our number 2 spot, Versace Eros, the EDT. Now this is the only Eros I personally own. I have smelled the EDP, the Parfum, I smell Eros Flame. I'm gonna be getting Eros Flame, but just this, it opens up. You get that green apple, or I can't remember green apple or not. We're gonna say green apple, but I could be wrong. Green apple, mint. It's just a very nice opening, and then it develops into this super sweet vanilla. Now, longevity on this, on my skin at least, in this batch, I believe it's a 2022 batch. I get about 10 to 11 hours longevity. A lot of people say their newer batches of Versace Eros, they're getting about 2 hours longevity, and then it's fading. Now, this, I'm fortunate enough that lasts all day on my skin. I absolutely love this. A lot of people say it's only a clubbing scent. It's only, going out scent. But a lot of people are realizing you can wear this any day of the year. It smells amazing. You're going to get compliments. It lasts a long time. It projects very nicely. This is a great fragrance. This is probably the best release by by Versace Eros. This is probably the best release by Versace for a cologne, and definitely the best out of the Versace Eros line. Now, if you want a sweeter fragrance, I believe you would want to go with the EDP, and if you want more of a masculine, less sweet, less vanilla fragrance, I believe you would go with the Parfum, but I am not completely sure on that. So that takes the number 2 spot, and the number 1 spot. I don't know if you guys can see that in the background. I'm hoping you can. And with the number 1 spot, we have Emporio Armani's Stronger With You. So this was my first fragrance. This was my first fragrance. I don't know why I'm having trouble speaking. I'm sorry about that. So this was my first fragrance. I got this end of 2022. My dad gave this to me. He bought it. He didn't like it because he said it was leathery, which makes no sense because there's no leather in it. But I was just like, yeah, it's leathery. I'll take it off your hands. I absolutely love this scent. About 8 to 9 hours longevity, 2 to 3 feet projection. It's a very sweet fragrance. Now, compared to intensely and absolutely, which I smell absolutely, I did not really like it. It had this weird, like nutty thing going on, and the cinnamon. It was just too much. This is a great sweet fragrance. It's not too sweet, such as intensely, where with intensely you do need to like sweet fragrances. Sweet enough to get compliments. You get a really nice vanilla. You get rum, vanilla. It's just very good. It's almost like a bubblegummy type sweetness, but it smells amazing. I can't get over how good it smells. This was one of my go-to fragrances as soon as well, obviously because it was my first, it was my go-to fragrance. But now I really only use it for special occasions, because I don't want to use it all because that's how much I love it. Eventually, once I do run out, I'll get another bottle. I'll probably get the 5.1 ounce compared opposed to the 3.4 ounce. But this is great if you want a stronger with you, but you're not sure what to get. This is definitely the safest one to buy. This is the one that started it all off, and this, in my opinion, is the best one. So there's my top 10 favorite fragrances I own in my collection. You guys can see there. I just wanted to say thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.